Right. Hopefully everything's working fine. Audio is okay. Game audio is fine. And I think I finally managed to fix what was happening with... I didn't realize this yesterday, but my connection to Kick was actually scrambled in a sense. I was streaming to it, but I was not getting any of the chat. So if any of you are on Kick, you would actually now be able to chat with me, hopefully. Hopefully it's working over there. And I'll actually see it in chat this time. But yeah, we're here, back with Code Vein 2. We left off at a very interesting point. I'm kind of curious to see what happens to Jose. Problem is, I spent some time off on it. I didn't want to do the boss battle or practice it in the chance that I might end up defeating it.
I will rise to the occasion.
So I spent some time exploring instead, and there's a certain thing that's been getting my attention way over here that I'm curious about now. Basically a normal enemy type of boss, the health bar, is in that building, and I'm not entirely sure why that's the case. It seems like it's tied to one of the side quests, so I want to do that before we head to Jose. And there's a part of me that kind of wants to change out of this cloak, just because when you're sprinting, my hand always clips through it. I wonder if that was a thing in the original Code Vein. It's been so long, I don't even kind of remember whether it did that or not. I'll probably pop it back in that game and go through it again. And let's avoid whatever this creature is. We can defeat it, but I doubt it's very much worth defeating it at all. Now, in order to access that boss, we had to sort of go through a certain building. Oh, might as well take you. Oh, there's even a stronger enemy here too. Each and every path is sort of blocked by these stronger enemies. Last time I went down through that area, and that area is crawling with enemies too. It was worth exploring. Surprisingly, the game actually has quite a few things that you can find if you take the time to actually explore the place. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who miss these locations and everything. Well, there's an envoy here too. And most of the time your rewards for exploring are upgrade items, which does make it worth it, all things considered. It's a bit of a shame I actually went way too fast it. It's a bit of a shame that we don't actually have any location that's too close. I guess the closest would be this, but this is inside the building itself. And it's sort of the dungeon in present day, which doesn't make it overly ideal to approach.
I won't hold back. Try harder. We're outnumbered. Watch out.
Oh, wow. That was a bit of a waste. I should not have run in here. I wanted to get to the building if possible with my maximum healing, but it is proving a bit difficult. There's a moon envoy here too. Starting to realize that the place might actually be inside. Whoa. There's another one right behind us. Yeah, the thing with using Jose's blood is that you have to be very careful. Well, I don't know about you all, but my tendency is to actually save my ichor as much as possible, which is not the most ideal of situations to be when you're using Jose's blood code. Because if you overflow on ichor, the damage doubles back on you. And we kind of need to find... Where are all my pins? I somehow end up putting random pins without even knowing it. Let's see. There's another pin way over here. Where is it? It should be where I'm directly looking too.
Did you find something?
Not yet. Yeah. Did I put it way outside the map? That's not even possible, is it? Here's B. Oh, it's over here. Okay, that pin actually makes sense. And I can't even remove it for some reason. Yeah, I wanted to check if that location was accessible in the present world, which is why I put the pin there and wanted to investigate. Unfortunately, it's pretty much the same as here and there. Not much of a difference, all things considered.
Brace yourself. I'll protect you.
I won't reach this guy in time. He's gonna turn. Oh, no, never mind. I actually did manage to reach him. Yeah, ideally I want to go through the next room where it has much healing as possible. And this room is actually filled with enemies.
Threat eliminated. Well done.
It's two. Should be a lot more in this room. And they can get very annoying. There's the guy who throws stuff and then, yep. He reacts so fast, and he doesn't stagger to the Zwei handler, which makes him an incredible threat, all things considered. With most of the other enemies, just the fact that they stagger, at least on the second hit, makes them a bit easier to deal with. Right. And this is where the boss was. It'll probably take me a few tries to get it. Especially on solo.
Been discovered. Try harder.
Oh, wow.
Let's pull ourselves together.
I swear to God. That one is actually slow.
To the end. They're coming for you. To the end.
Mhm.
You don't have enough healing. Don't move back. I'll protect you. Nicely handled. To the end.
Revenant Remnant. Oh, this was actually part of Iris's quest. That's why.
I would have missed that.
Coffin Breaker. We actually got a skill for this weapon too. Okay, not a bad start. And using the Venom Trap might actually be a really good option when we fight Jose as well. I'm glad we got one option. Max stamina and mind, max icor and dexterity, but attack power and strength boost. Armand the Warhorse. Where is Armand? This is Carmen. Milo. Is Armand over here? That's a golden nectar, but we already picked that one up. Armand is inside the ruins. The arcade ruins. It might be worth to get it before we fight Jose. I might also try and see if I can get this particular building. I haven't quite found a way to get there, but we'll see. For now, let's fast travel back to Magmel and talk to Iris. Maybe she'll give us something a bit more useful.
I'm currently looking into Lyle, the hero laying door. I may be able to assist. That's the remnant I asked you for. Did you track it down for me? I knew I could count on you. You'll be a huge help for my research. I started researching boosters long before I came to Magmel. There's one in particular that I've always wanted to complete. Sorry, I'm fine. I was just testing my new booster. I need to be stronger.
I could be your guinea pig. Are you okay? You know what?
Huh? Don't be silly. Seriously, don't worry about me. I do this all the time. You just look after yourself. Come see me again if you find any others. I'll keep...
Hmm.
If you get your hands on a
Okay.
take care.
Unfortunately, we didn't get anything from it, but I feel like if we continue, we'll actually get a booster. So we'll keep doing the quest.
To eliminate. You must trap. Ah, you've mastered. There. Successfully extracted.
Ichor
I pray this
maximizer.
power behooves our quest to stave off ruin.
Talking to Lavinia has been pretty useful, all things considered.
Turn.
And she's the one that's actually been giving us stuff back here.
Search the closest from.
Nope. I don't have anything
Let me know
sweet,
if you have.
because I think Lou likes sweet stuff. Okay. Let's head over to the missile and check out that new skill we got as well. Which I believe might be, yeah. Yeah, I'll use this instead of the slash. Wet and Trap is working pretty well along with Regenerator. Pretty happy with where we're going at the moment. Okay, let's head on over to... Why is this one glowing? Quest log. Vanquishing the Zeros, Jose, Lyle. Noah's request. Yeah, I should visit Jadvika before I leave. It might be Noah's request. So that we can give her the uncanny stones. I don't think I have 8 stones though. Picked up quite a bit. But 8, maybe not.
My minions operate shop. Oh, diligent worker, aren't you? It's not a very interesting story. I used to tamper with parallel worlds, and quite obsessively. Just a little space-time scrapbooking, so to speak. A costly mistake. Ugh, I'm bored.
Maybe bronze.
This is such a hassle.
Yeah, and it's worth doing it just because you can get more items.
I sell tools.
And Jadwiga actually sells the elemental items now, which is nice. And I guess I shouldn't be really worried about upgrading my gels and everything. I should probably just max them out. At least the level 1 stuff, because we can get all the level 1 items here.
Not
I'm
forgetting anything, are you?
I'm assuming that when we get to the other areas that the level 2 and level 3 stuff will unlock correspondingly. The light was bugging me. I think the weapon shop's on the other side. Should have probably taken the other route. Don't really want to upgrade anything. Just want to see what they have.
As you can see, this
Impulse Anchor. Might as well just buy it, right? Rubelite Piercer. Okay, yeah, these are new. Twin Blades of Hunger. Nagi Mukuru. And I don't have enough haze for this. There we go. Some more weapons for us to use. Don't think anything's better than this Y handler there. Things considered, I should probably sell some of these lost broadswords. In my mind, I was like, you know what? Let's just keep them. I might just apply an elemental buff on each of them separately. Nagi Mukuro. Bleed factor. It's stronger than most of the other weapons and base. Maybe it will be even stronger with the +3 upgrade.
This is for fun.
This equipment cannot be transformed.
It's done. I'll upgrade your weapons. Hand them over.
Oh, I'm lacking haze again. I have this type I need. Holy shit, okay. That is a huge boost in damage though. Might be just worth it to sell some of this stuff and try and get it.
Take good care.
Yep, I will. It's kind of the point we came here for in the first place. Alright, let's head to the arcade. I'm gonna activate Armand's. Oh, wait, I can activate this in... Ah. Interesting. I can activate it from the map. I did not know that. Okay, you know what? That's fine. If we have that attack boost and strength boost up, all the better. Fortunately, we don't have a vitality up, but let's customize our weapon here. And I'll try it, the moveset a bit, just so that I have an idea of what's going on. So you will be Venom Trap. Considering that she doesn't move too much. It's either gotta be Venom Trap or Venom Weapon, one or the other. Okay. I swear this almost looks like a God Eater weapon. You know, there's a huge animation lag here. And slightly different moveset too.
We've been discovered.
Ow. He interrupted my spell. I've forgotten the timing for this again. I really love this music. You went into that real quick. Oh, I maxed out on my... Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. This music, though, so good. Oh, come on, not during a critical hit.
No holding back. I can't. I'll protect you.
The lock-on's gone. Oh, shit. That is a bad phase to start.
Healing.
I'm in the animation state. I can't even escape from it. Oh, what? I was so inside her hitbox. No. The improved damage is making a huge difference, though. But the fact that we got the critical right in the middle of all that, it's so
You're awake. Thank goodness.
Don't worry, we'll get it this time.
Brace yourself. Try harder.
Oh, I might be getting a little too much here. Yep.
Is it really you? Please. Please. I beg you. Kill me. Kill me.
I must admit, I was not expecting the story to go this way. I feel kind of sad about the whole thing.
Let's pull ourselves together.
Got a hint? Oh no, this is a death. Yep. Good timing for those. Still not enough. I need to delay it right when she stomps. Otherwise, it's just not working.
Safe with me. Is it
Her second phase is just
It smells like.
We'll have other chances. We don't have enough healing.
among other things. She actually can't see, so she's moving towards me based on audio. Come on.
So it's you.
Oh, come on.
I screwed up.
I should be trying to just play it more defensively. She's a lot more quicker than my own attacks. Like, I have to be really picky in when I'm attacking her.
We've been discovered.
That was on me. I should react quicker. No. The stinger animation actually prevents her from getting any dot. This one's tracking me. That's kind of annoying. Oh.
We'll have other chances.
Early.
This blood. It smells like.
Ugh. Oh, I'm actually overfilling on this.
Brace yourself.
I'm a little too far for them to be tracking me. Enemy redeemed.
You.
Not enemy killed, but enemy redeemed.
So. You've come back. You. You finally came back. If only these eyes could still see. If only I could look upon you just one more time. But perhaps it's for the best. Perhaps that's what I deserve. Even if I could see you now, it would. Your brilliance would only blind me. It's too late. to do. Go on. If my death can bring light to your future, can save you somehow, then that would not be a bad way to go.
Bastard Gobo is pulling out all the stops to snuff us out. So be it. He's not touching this base or anyone on it. No. Is that a resurgence? I won't let it ruin our lives again. Not on my life.
A summons to take part in the resealing. Mine's a wasted life anyways. If they want me, I'll go.
Thank you for standing by my side, for being my hearth. Now go. Go. Don't you dare look back. I want you to live the most beautiful future. Were fate willing, I would have looked into your eyes one last time. It would have been wonderful to see them, to take solace in their gentle.
Elimination of the hero Jose Anju confirmed. In Jose's memories, we watched her encounter a second resurgence. Even now, we don't know exactly what caused it, but we do know that she tried to save everyone. She went into a frenzy to do it. Oh, is that your bond with Jose?
I actually traveled back in time to stop this from happening.
It's no use. Not now. It isn't strong enough to make the jump through time. We can't alter this outcome. Not in our current state. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jose gave us her future to live. We can't let it go to waste. Let's head back to Magma and report the deed is done.
No, not yet. I was wondering how they were going to change this, but it seems like we can actually go back and save Jose in some way. And I think almost everyone's probably going to be trying to get it first.
It isn't strong enough to make the jump through time. There are other things we should be focused on.
We need to find an item that's important to Jose. And I get the feeling we'll find it somewhere in the Sunken City. There aren't that many places we can go to, though. I'm just taking a look at the map to see if there's any place I have not explored properly. There's a couple of places. This little island over here and the healing island item over there. There's also this place which is still sealed and I do not know of a way to open it up. There's this one here which I haven't found a way to get to. Like, where could an item that's important to Jose be? In the meantime, let me take a look at this location in the present. Yeah, we couldn't interact with this area in the past, so I'm wondering if the outcome's a bit different over here now in the future. So I gotta be careful here. I do believe there is like a lot of strong enemies just patrolling the area in general. Now there's something oddly relaxing about playing Code Wing 2. If the experience was a bit smoother, it would have been even a lot more fun. I also believe I haven't actually interacted with this hot spring. I didn't really see a reason to, but after trying it out once, you do get recipes from these, so it might behoove us to do it. Yep, Eclipse vaccine, Snare vaccine. Basically the two you get. I'm just taking a look at the city over there. This is going to be such a weird experience, right? Just taking a bath in something very warm. Well, it's actually raining. It almost feels like it would be a comfortable romp if you had the privacy for it. Which might not be a thing where hot springs are. Honey. More honey. Spider lilies. Lots of flowers that you can find in this game, but spider lilies were not one of them that I was expecting. So does it feel like there's actually less enemies around here? You know, there's this guy and... oh, he's actually coming down. This is a guy that we have to be careful of. And is usually followed by another minion, well, two other minions.
watch out.
Okay. Yep.
Try harder.
Nope. We are running for. Oh, they actually are following me here. I think that might be their distance limit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I wanted to see if we could interact with this altar over here. Now, this is one way to attract attention. Oh, that was too far away. Right, the smash. I swear the timing for that is so weird. I think the game wants you to
Any injuries to report?
wants you to actually parry before they do the swing, like right at the start of the swing. Some other enemies actually have very good tilt. Jose's second slash attack, for example, has a really good tilt.
Brace yourself.
Mask of Invidia. I'm actually wondering if there's a way to get up to the second floor of this area. Because something tells me this is just a prayer altar and it's not this altar specifically. There might be another one on top of this that we're not seeing. Let's take a quick look around. Not really. The floor looks like it might cave in though. This is something I felt in general while I'm just exploring in the game, that you run across a lot of areas where you feel like you might be there a little too early. At the same time, actually doing that benefits you because you grow stronger quite a bit, which makes the game itself a lot easier in comparison. There's a moon envoy down there. Glowing haze. It doesn't seem like a way to climb up either, so it might really be just something to do with interacting with the altar. I could look it up, but I kind of don't want to do it. It's not as fun when you don't figure things out yourself. Yeah, there's the cultist altar over here too. And I sort of have to wonder whether anything's changed over here. At the very least, we can run through this area and grab all the resources, even if we're not finding anything. This, I believe, just leads us to one of those doorways which you can't do anything with just yet. Yep. Okay, not much I can do here, insofar as I can tell. What I'm gonna do is see if I can access this. But before that, I want to teleport over to the refugee village. And maybe one of the NPCs here can give us a hint as to what is Jose's important item.
Supply lines around here.
A revenant hunter?
I want this city to be a place that always fosters hope. I want this city.
Yeah, I was expecting the kid. It's either gonna be the kid or the guy that we met beforehand who's gonna give us what we need. But there doesn't seem to be too many NPCs we can interact with here either. One thing I'm remembering is that the guy we met, he doesn't have a name, unfortunately. He mentioned that Jose actually threw out the prototype that controls her blood frenzy. The question is, where can it be?
Shall we depart? Everyone appears in good spirits.
That they do. At the end of the day, we didn't change much, but more people are alive. Do I really have no choice but to go to Magma? Oh, yeah, you're still here.
We can't let Jose's vision die. That's what we're all here for.
Revenant Executioner.
We can't let...
I'm finally taking note of his name. Or a lack of her name. Little area here. I don't think we explored that. Alright, down here. Oh, I actually cannot fast travel here. That's interesting.
The marvels of civilization.
I might just go through this entire dungeon and see if there's anything at the sunken plant which may help Jose too. Because we did find the prototype here as well. Right now I'm sort of using it as a shortcut to see if we can find a way. Whoa.
Creatures have now made this their home.
And unfortunately one of the most annoying ones are right next to it. It's not even moving, it's just scanning. Kinda don't want to fight it in the water as well.
Stay alert. I wonder what it was like here back then.
I mean, we kinda had a look, it wasn't much different. Now that I think about it, the game actually doesn't make much of a difference in the past or in the present. Structurally, at least, little things change. Like the oil in the water. And the access to the bridge. The tower's over there. I'm thinking we need to get up on that to actually reach it. golden item up there too.
I'll protect you. We made it.
No path to this place from this building. Oh wait, here it is. It's not coming to attack me for some reason. Oh, you are a shotgun guy. Stuffed toy.
This is valuable.
Featherweight. Okay. Saying that's a present we can give to people. Now let's see if we can trace a way to get on that bridge, which isn't too difficult. Wait, no, it is difficult. It kind of looks like you have to go through the bridge. And the only path towards it is at the bridge. Or do I go underneath it? Is there a path we can even follow underneath the bridge? Because I think it just levels off into a drop. Yeah, this is basically the edge. Huh. I'm looking at this growth and thinking maybe we'll have to come back later to it once we get something to blow whatever that's there. Okay, you know what? I am gonna make a quick save here. Assuming I can actually do that. You know what? Never mind. You cannot. Why? Is the training grounds fast travel currently not available for some reason? Yeah, let's travel to the fast water treatment plant. Talk to Lou in case she has any hints for us.
Something the matter? We should head back to Magmal. It's time to figure out where we're needed next.
Why am I getting souls here?
Something the matter? That bridge is... but it's not... Something the matter? We need to set our eyes on the future.
Okay. Not really much if a hint as to bring back Jose. Right. Back to Magmal, I guess. Not much of a choice. Unless we find an option later on.
What is that? I never expected to find a bond inside of Magmal. And this pathos I'm detecting... is it Valentin?
Oh, okay. It's not directly related, but Valentine might actually be able to give us a hint as to what's going on. Where is that Pastos anyway?
How are you doing? We must press on, but it might do us some good to take time to mend our wounded hearts. I'm here if you need something. No question about it. This bond is clearly connected to Valentin's pathos. Perhaps this is due to our encounter with him in the Second City. It seems to be connected to some point after we traveled back in time. Should we interact and see? Time jump complete, and we do appear to be in the magma of the past.
Come to pay me a visit, old friend? What a delightful surprise.
Oh, so I could actually...
Individuals we met at earlier times in the past here. Why don't we travel around and see who we find?
Interesting, so that's how we save Jose. The item is not in the present, it's in the past.
Do you need something? Oh, good. Your timing is impeccable. Do you have a moment? This may seem a strange request, but... would you accompany me to another world?
Excuse me? What? I'm in Wellington.
Although I believe I owe you a better explanation. I'll explain further when we get there. Might I borrow your back? I had a feeling you'd say that. Why don't we have a jaunt in another world? My ears are always open.
Okay. Let me see if I can track Valentin's quest here. The Shoreline Cavern. Interesting. We can probably finally access whatever this place is now.
This is how a hunter's jail is constructed. How fascinating. Could we do this more often?
Okay, Valentin. Hey, it's kind of odd too, because I have Valentin's bloodline, I think. What is this blood sign? This is a new one. There's a perfect dodge in the game? I didn't even know there was a perfect dodge in the game. Blood River Blade attack up. Imposes a constant burden. Blood River Blade is both scissors to fighting styles focused on counter-attacking. That actually sounds like a style that I might really want to try. But if it has a burden, I'm not exactly sure I want to do it.
There's our destination. Can you see it? Give it a touch, if you please.
Oh, finally, we have an idea of what we're doing with this. I found two places like this.
Surprised? We've just set foot in a new dimension, the Temporal Rift. In defiance of credulity, the progenitor Idris possessed the sublime power to traverse time.
So I'm aware.
Changed the past, a new branch of history emerged. This abscess of lost time, one of many worlds of inert possibilities, is where we find ourselves now. One of my duties is to monitor the rifts and ensure they cause no harm to our world. Let us proceed. There must be some way to banish this realm for good.
Oh, that was just the exit. I mean, I should have guessed it was, but still. Oh, you know what? We have a few haze, so I'm gonna level up at the statue before we run in here. Because whatever boss there is, it's probably gonna kick my behind a few times.
Your strength seems to know no limits.
And Valentin actually came out. And now he's gone back in. Not sure why that happened.
Careful. That's a creature born of lost pathos. As foreign invaders are deemed as hostile, we can't avoid this fight.
I hate the machine guns.
You're not hurt? Thanks to you, I've located my quarry. Let's inspect that tome. tome serves as the rift's core. In its pages is a record of history that never manifested. With the tome removed, this rift will soon vanish. The monument is linked to our world. Lay your hand upon it when you're ready to leave.
Well, not much we can do here.
Thank you for joining me on this investigation. With your help, I was able to close the rift without issue. You keep the tome. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it later. There are several other rifts on the frontier. I hope I may entreat your company again.
Somatic zeal. Restorative cure. Strength and dexterity. It's consumable. A very strong one. Can't actually read the tome itself. We did find another rift as well, though. Inside the cultist altar. I'm not sure we can deal with whatever's inside there, but it might be worth a check. No, I can't interact with you. Wait a minute, do I need to go back to Magmel and it? Okay, sure, why not? Probably what I need to do. Go back and talk with Valentin about it. An item here too now all of a sudden. Blood dream, a weapon.
We need to build this thing to stand strong for centuries to come.
We aren't just building a bridge.
That dialogue hasn't
Where your
changed.
journey takes you, I know.
Designs for the bridge are really coming along.
Magmel Island and the mainland will be connected in more ways.
Okay, you guys don't really have much difference to say.
Do you need something? Ah, yes, the tome we found in the rift. Shall we browse the lost annals of time?
That is what we're here
Breakthroughs
for.
at Magmel Forma Institute sparked a new era for Revenant society. Revenant technology especially made drastic strides, spurring a mass global revolution. This sounds like a world where technological progress got out of hand. Breakneck changes of technology can change the soul of man for better, or for worse. The hubris of man and Revenant alike wrought disaster on this world. I wonder. Magmel took a drastically different course in the tome's timeline. Don't worry. Now that I'm aware of the risk, I would never steer us toward a similar end. For my part, this tome has yielded much pleasant conversation, which I consider a blessing. On to the next temporal rift. My ears are always open.
Okay, now we can actually go after the other rift. Yeah, this is kind of what I was saying earlier in the stream as well. You can actually find a lot of places where you go there and nothing happens, probably because in the future you need to do something. And it's a straight boss fight too each time.
I wasn't aware of there being a temporal rift in this city. Let's see how history could have turned out here. Only one way to...
What incarnation are you? Biosis Claude? flames follow me. There's something to do with this guy. Guessing what you need to attack is the tendrils and not the body itself. Whoa. Yeah, it's the tendrils. I'm doing a lot more damage with... Surprisingly, you could also be kind of difficult to actually attack him, though. Ow. Oh, I can probably knock him down, huh? That's probably the mechanic here. Because he seems to stagger really easily. Ow. Oh, he grabbed me. The grab attack again. I can't even tell when it's an attack, when the grab attack is coming. It seems like he's turning around. This fight might be better played unlocked. Yeah. Not again. Really? That might be the best attack to actually bait for him. Oh, come on. It really doesn't look like he's about to grab you or anything.
I screwed up.
Well, at least we know now what to do.
Forgive
This...
me for putting you through that.
I mean, that was all on me, Valentin. You were good. We're actually keeping the guy on end bay. You gave me a general idea of what we need to do to fight him. But this might be a fight that's better served by having some range options. So what I'm going to do is actually take a look at the blood codes we have, because I know we have a blood code that's good for range. And Valentin says willpower. Okay, you are the magic guy. Interesting. Guess we'll go with the Raider's bayonet. And customize our weapon here. Could I be using lightning or... Well, lightning has conductivity. Oh my god. I actually can take a lot of range options with this. Blazing roar. Yeah, this seems like a good setup. We can try it with this. Now, what else do I want to do before we go in there? Probably change to Bat. Because Bat has a distance. And both Bat and Stinger is relatively the same. Yeah, this is generally one of my tactics in these games whenever I'm stuck. Especially with the game that allows you the flexibility to change whatever class you're using.
I wasn't aware of there being a temporal rift in this city. Let's see how history could have turned out here. Apologies. Be there soon. Now this is ideal.
Got hit by the rocks. A lot. The debate. Walked into that one. Come on. Hit me from behind.
Together we can't be deterred. Let's fetch the tome and vacate.
Seems to be a good idea. The Valentine was providing me with quite a bit of distraction, but I think I have a general idea of how to fight those things now.
Keep that safe.
It's essentially a boss fight in each of these caverns, I guess. And did I get my lost haze? Is my lost haze even there? Did I die a second time? No, there it is. Almost left without it.
Waste not, want not.
Exactly. Okay.
Yet another temporal rift dealt with. Much obliged, my friend. Would you gloss through the new tome? I'd like us to discuss it.
Scorched Earth. Now, you're getting very rare items from these. And some very strong spells. Let's run back to Magmel on top with Valentine once more. And then I'll actually step out and see if he can do anything about Jose. Oh, nobody's here.
Long time no see. Talk to the workers yet? Everyone's hard at work and loving it.
Do you need something? Let's have a gander at the new tome. With an arcane forma, Idris fused a group of live revenants into a biological weapon. A Medigan outbreak had decimated the world population, forcing him to take this final, desperate measure. This sounds like a timeline where Idris cast aside his morals to combat the resurgence. Another historical precept of sacrifices made to buy time. I see what you mean. Those who survive must persevere, right? You make a valid point, but Idris's indiscretions make me wonder. Was this tragedy truly necessary? Back to work, then.
You're back! Things are going great here. Not much trouble.
Now, some time has actually passed.
We all need to rest our bones from...
So you're having a bit of a different dialogue
I
here.
want to be more like you and help out around here. Can't live off everyone's goodwill forever.
Jose's not here, though.
Hey, you're back! Not in a rush to leave this time, are you?
Everyone has worked so hard to make things prosperous again. Maybe it's time I found a way to help.
Did you come to see Jose? I'm afraid she's not here. Did you come to...
Okay, so she's not here. But there might be something we can find.
Quality gradually improve thanks to you. It's brought this place back to life.
Yeah, but maybe we can find an item that will help Jose. And we might be able to find something with Noah's quest over here. Why is this outlined in yellow for some reason? Yeah, over here, where we can unlock that seal. Considering that we managed to finally do Iris's quest, I feel like this is the point where the game's like, go do some side quests.
You and Jose have given this place a breath of fresh air. Things are only going to get better from here on out. On that note, back to work.
Jose? She's not around at the moment. You just missed her. Said she was off to Magmel Island to see you. You might still catch her in the mess hall.
Wait a minute. Jose's at Magmel Island? Okay. Come to think of it, I actually didn't go down here in the past. I honestly don't think much has changed, to be honest, but let me check, just in case. Oh, this is actually just...
How exciting.
Sicking us up, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna check the loft before we go for any items that Jose might have had. Like, between the Sunken City and Magma, we've found what Valentine needs. Everything else is probably in the other areas, which we'll slowly need to unlock. I'm honestly now fully invested in Code Vein 2. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything up here either. Yep. Okay. Back to Magmel and see if we can find Jose here somewhere. There's a cat here now. We started, I think it was only the wolf.
This here, she's built to travel more than just terrain even. Just the sort of machine for a...
This motorcycle can travel around with a trusty companion. The choice is yours.
Business booming.
Okay.
Do you need something? On to the next temple. On to the next...
Okay. Well, Auntie doesn't really have anything else other than just going to the next temporal rift. Oh, there you are. This is the mess hall. That makes more sense than I care to admit.
How are you, my darling? Oh, impeccable timing. Random question. Would you describe yourself as a picky eater?
They call me the gourmand of Magno.
Ah, do they now? All the better. Trade has picked up at the base these days. There's food on the market we haven't seen in a while. This seemed like the perfect opportunity to recreate some of my favorite childhood meals. My mother's homemade curry was to die for. These days, it's an extravagant treat. Unfortunately, I'm missing a key spice. If you should come by any, could you spare me some? Grant my wish, and you'd be my guest of honor at the feast of a lifetime. If you should come by that spice, could you spare me some? I'll let you savor some of the goodness too, of course. If you need me, I'm here.
Okay. So now we're putting down spices for Jose. Let's see. Head to our guest log. Rose Scar, Undead Forest. Oh, it's here. Okay, good, because we're doing her side quest.
Getting lonely, were you?
So let's also talk to Lou, just to make sure we're not missing anything.
That bridge is proof that the but it's not. Something the matter. That bridge is proof, but it's not. Something the matter? We need to set our eyes.
Okay, so he doesn't really have anything to say here, personally. And we'll need to unlock the other areas before we can complete any of these quests. Probably.
Down in front of the tower here is where the worst of it started.
Surprisingly, well, I guess not so surprisingly, I was expecting one of those giant floating bell monsters to be right there. But then I forgot that they only appear in the present, not the past.
Armor up!
my stamina bar so weirdly long? There has to be an enemy around here somewhere, right? You know what? Never mind. It's just an upgrade item. Yeah, I gotta be careful here because I'm not staggering them as much with this build. I'm guessing there's gonna be a boss up here, unlike before, where it was just a big empty space.
I'll destroy them.
Never mind. It's actually just the wide empty area. Not much has changed. We got the item we need, just I was expecting there to be a boss here as well. I wonder... do we somehow get the ability to glide later on? With the motorcycle? Wait a minute. Can I actually glide already? Oh my god, I can't believe this.
I wish I had something to munch on.
We made it! Almost!
Hey, welcome back to the world of the living.
Could have probably made it if I deployed my wings a lot earlier. I didn't realize you had to press a second time. That explains why.
Let's have some fun while we're at it.
Why this ramp is here.
I screwed up.
Actually went less of a distance this time.
You can't win if your heart's not in it.
No, it's less about winning and actually trying to learn how that thing works. Brake, drift, shift weight, jump, glide, jump off. Oh, okay.
I feel so free.
That was way too late. And I'm guessing my souls are actually gonna spawn at the bottom and not up here.
I'll follow you to hell if that's what it takes.
Oh, no, it actually did spawn up here. It's gotta be a bit earlier even than that. No, you have to hold up for the glide to take. Ah, okay. Finally, actually learned how to control that. And with that, somehow managed to get here. There are a couple of purple items around here, so I'm impressed by the fact that the game almost never teaches you that, other than the one time they tell you that it has a glider function. Like, if you don't remember the fact that it has a glider function, which I had completely forgotten until I got to that point. Hike or supplement. I guess that just leaves this area, which I'm not entirely sure of how to break the seal. I might need to bring Noah along. Maybe Noah can do something about it. But for now, let's head back to Magmel Island and give Jose the spice. I'll probably call it after we do that side quest. It seems like it's a bit of an open exploration area now. I'll do some of the side quests for the other characters, like take Noah to that location and see if he has anything to say too.
Something the matter? That smell. That intoxicating smell. You found my spice!
You were with me.
You're wonderful. That's everything I need. I can't believe you found it. This is the first time I'm making it for anyone outside the family. Hold tight, all right? I'll whip some up for us.
Oh no, we actually found some spice for her so that she can make some curry.
Like
It's delicious.
Really? You think so? I'm so delighted to hear it. Although, there's something off. It's not quite like I remember. I can't put my finger on it. Which is strange because, well, I followed the recipe exactly, to the letter. I am beginning to suspect that Mother did not reveal all her secrets. Very well then. In fact, so be it. I'm not going to turn down a culinary challenge like this. Let's see if I can't sleuth out Mother's secret ingredient. Something tells me it needs more spice. A kick is what's missing here. Let's sample a variety and just sort of see what works.
Oh, great tea. The type that I like.
Any other spices? I'll get to the bottom of this, recipe or no recipe.
Oh man, Calix, you missed a great story point back in the stream. I actually came back to the past just to see how Jose was faring, because in the future we have actually killed Jose, and it was a heart-wrenching scene. Twitch fixed itself. Hey, okay, that's nice. So it wasn't actually something to do with your browser as much as a bug with Twitch then. Correct. I killed Jose in the future. See, remember, the whole point of the story is that we're trying to, in the future, there's like a big catastrophe that's happening, and 3 heroes have put a seal on it that's making it worse, apparently. It's a bit confusing because they're like, the 3 heroes put a seal on it to stop the chaos, but then our leader is like, it's actually making it worse, go get them out of the seals and kill them. I mean, yes, it was for a just cause, but that scene was pretty heart-wrenching. And when you get there, Jose has actually blinded herself, so she can't see you at first. She can't see you at first, and then she just starts attacking. The music is so good too. But then after a while, she realizes it's you based on your smell, because she's a revenant. And then, yeah, that was... It was one of those anime moments that just really hit you really well. But don't worry, after that, we somehow managed to open a time portal back to the past. And I'm assuming if we do Jose's request, we might possibly be able to find something that allows us to change the past and prevent Jose from actually dying. So that's why we're back in the past again. And right now, our quest is pretty much just doing side quests. Like after the first boss, they pretty much just open up the rest of the world. Unfortunately, the rest of the stuff are in locations which I cannot access at the moment. Oh, she didn't die. We actually killed her. She had transformed into, and this is something that happens with revenants, that over time their powers overcome them and they transformed into some sort of creature. She had transformed into some sort of creature in the future, and we kind of dealt with her. She was very much, yes, with consent. She was asking to be killed. After we left in the past, it seems that another resurgence occurred, and despite the fact that we gave her a prototype to control her blood, her frenzy, she actually did frenzy to some extent, and because of that, she kind of was ashamed of herself and locked herself away. And when people came to ask her help for the seal to stop that catastrophe, she was like, you know what? My life is very much worthless. I might as well just do this. Yeah, we took her out of the seal and we put her out of her misery for now. And I'm very much hoping that by doing her side quest over here, we can possibly change her timeline. Because if you go to the quest log, it says Jose's fading bond. Decide whether to interfere with Jose's fate. If determined to do so, find a way to activate the fading bond in the ruins of Jose's outpost. Oh no, and she wasn't only do I have a database actually showing enemies? Yeah, this is actually what Jose looked like. Oh, wait, database, please. She was set up like a combination of like an oni, like an actual oni and a samurai. Clad in the cold, lifeless snow mask and armor like flesh that repels all who draw near, she wields the Blood Reaver blade in anguished regret for the life she has taken. Protruding from her backs are wings resembling instruments of torture, an embodiment of her intrepidant will, pushing other winds away with violent precision. I must admit, I was not expecting it to take this form. Or to have that music. I think the music in this game is amazing. Like when it's usually very silent, but when it works, when it goes to those boss fights, it really hits those notes. Yeah, here's the other guy we saved. Noah was in the past, well, in the future, after being defeated, transformed into a statue. That's one option that happens to Revenants. And then we managed to change the timeline and bring Noah back. Yeah. I feel like in order to actually help Jose, I have to help with their side quest. And that might require me accessing the other areas. So for now, this might be all that I can actually do in the past. I'm gonna go back to the future, check what's the next story beat, and then just call it for the night. It's almost midnight. We did not. It was just go into the fight. She doesn't remember us at first and she starts attacking us. It's only halfway through the fight she sort of recognizes us. But even then, she can't quite control herself.
How are you doing? We must press on. Now that Jose has been defeated, of course. But it might do us some good to take time to mend our wounded hearts. Let me know if you have need of me.
Yeah, and Lou was very much aware that I was not happy with having to kill Jose.
Successfully eliminated the hero Jose. She was long victim to the tragedy of her own life. But that very life she gave is a shining light for the future. As you were right in what you've done, so was she. New revenants you cross paths, pay me a visit when you've met. Stay safe out there.
I guess I'm really just heading to another area now. But a lot of these areas are actually blocked off. Oh no, I don't think so. It's very much an anime trope, and Code Vein is just full of them, and I feel like that was the thing back in Code Vein 1 too. A lot of the bosses actually had similar designs. I mean, where am I? Right. Can I jump over here without dying? Can. Thankfully I could. Like previously, this path was blocked. If I can now access this area, we'll probably be heading to another hero.
Feels nice to have the wind rush through your hair.
It's not blocked. Yep.
No, of course I wasn't sleeping.
Lou actually likes to sleep on the bike. Well, it's not only a giantess. A lot of the bosses had female figures in Code Vein 1.
Let's take this slowly and carefully.
I'm not even driving this. It's actually going by itself. I circled back. Not what I wanted to do. Trying to find a way to reach this. I feel like that's the route we need to take. But it's blocked off for some reason. Yeah, the first boss was actually a giant guy wielding a hammer. The second boss was a giant lady slash butterfly amalgamation in Code Vein 1. And it was one of the most difficult bosses I've ever faced, because he actually poisons you a lot. Maritime Nation is a path to this one. Okay, new tactic. Let's see if I can actually get here instead. It does seem to be automatically moving when you let go of the acceleration, so I wonder if it's just moving by itself to an extent already. Or maybe it's... okay, it's probably just because we were going downhill. No auto-pathing just yet.
We will soon reach the corroded scar.
Alright, so I can actually access the other areas now. Oh, Iris is here.
All right then, we're gathered. Let us begin the briefing. Our target is the hero known as Lyle. His body is sealed away. He lies dormant in a cocoon at the entrance to the corroded scar just ahead. Once a booming hub, now it's a shadow of its former glory, desolate and ruined.
Ages ago, the land was rich in condensed coal. The mining industry here prospered greatly. But one day, the ruler who founded the Scar exiled all of its citizens, then vanished without a trace. Now, chaos reigns supreme in a dark age of corrupted soldiers and horrors.
I think that's enough history for now. If you're looking for more information, it's there in the database for you to peruse. In any case, our job is to awaken and slay the hero sealed here, or the world as we know it will cease to be. That's the long and short of it. Our first priority is to track down Lyle's cocoon, located at Forward Base 1.
Yeah, I'm not still understanding why actually killing the heroes is gonna save us. And of course there has to be a church area. I'm not sure if you know, but in Code Vein 1, the church level is notorious. It is the most confusing Souls level I have ever played. It was essentially called Anime and Orlando when it released back then. But it is a lot more confusing than an Orlando will ever be.
I'm sure we'll find many former chorus faces.
We are right in front of the cocoon too.
Great hero Lyle.
And last time we had to go through a dungeon to get to Jose's one.
His pathos still permeates the air in this place. To my understanding, Lyle was a swordsman of peerless talent. He belonged to a mercenary group in his day, known then as the Dawn Chorus. The chorus was led by a revenant from the corroded scar, one known as Craig. Craig and the Dawn Chorus struggled to take back their homeland. Lyle and his blade served to aid in their quest. But then, as if he was never there in the first place, Lyle vanishes from history. There was no word of Lyle or his exploits until he reappeared at the upheaval, when he joined the other revenants in their final stand. Ultimately, he too was sacrificed to perform the seal that saved the world. And ever since, he has been resting here in this place.
From what I hear, Lyle wasn't too approachable. It's said he fought like a madman. He was always the lone wolf. With the path to the fortress blocked, and no alternate routes to speak of, it would appear we're not getting into the corroded scar anytime soon. It's taking a risk, but we'll have to skip the practice run. Lou, how is the bond holding up?
Good, I think. It should work. We can use Lyle's pathos as a bond with him and travel back to his era.
Excellent. Then this will have to be your entry point to the past. After you've located Lyle's key, obtain it, and return here as quick as you can. Understood?
Keys let you commune with a hero's pathos. I know we don't know what to look for, but with physical contact, I should be able to identify them.
Once you're safely in the past, first you'll want to track down the Dawn Chorus. From there, you should be able to locate Lyle. And there is one more thing, just in case. Tampering with the past, as you may know, will invariably affect our present. These changes can be sudden and often unpredictable. With that in mind, before you take any action that may affect our now, consider the consequences.
Consider the consequences for the bad ending. Are bonds like the artifacts used in Fate? I guess I didn't think of it that way, but that's an accurate way to represent it. It's like finding an item that's connected to them that allows you to form a better connection with them, right? I was thinking it would be immediately going into the past because we sort of already see the bond here. And yeah, this is essentially the same state we found Jose in inside the substation. And as I guess we have to go through that dungeon area first before we can enter the bond. Like Lyle's item is probably in there if I try to enter now. Wait, no, I can enter. You can actually very much think of it like a legacy dungeon. Like Elden Ring is pretty much the template for Code Wing 2. It takes a lot of its inspiration from it, other than the time travel thing, of course. And yeah, you get to the past by giving Lou a hug. Very anime.
All right, how are you feeling? It looks like the time jump was a success. We've arrived in Lyle's era. Looks like we managed to get away with only a slight slippage in our coordinates. I'll need to go dormant for us to stay in this time period. Let's find some missile. Then we can discuss what to do next in the confluence.
You know, I was gonna log off, but now I'm curious to meet this Lyle person. So let's play just a bit more until we meet Lyle. I actually think she likes it. She got a bit jealous when Jose was like, I'm gonna marry you.
Who are you? Say, you wouldn't be looking to join the chorus, would you? Hell yeah! Finally, someone to boss around!
It's definitely a different ambiance from where we've been. It's a bit of a shame the game isn't running at top par. But Bandai Namco has released a statement that they're going to focus on improving the game. It's very bright too.
Belongs to the Dawn Chorus. Winklings aren't wanted here.
Okay.
Whoa! Oh, jeez, don't sneak up on me like that! Hey, have you ever seen Lyle in combat? The guy's crazy! He never seems to feel pain or fear or anything! I heard he once chewed through a guy's windpipe while decapitated. Frankly,
Excuse me, what?
I have what it takes. I joined the chorus because I looked up to him. But I'm not so sure I'm making the grade. Maybe I should call it quits.
what are the chances that this guy will actually survive into the future? Because some of the people that we met in the past actually do survive. Am I going to take that? Well, I have very little choice in the matter. That's for sure. And Lyle's probably going to be a bit of a mess from the sounds of it.
Haven't seen you around here before. Can I help you? Are you here to join the Dawn Chorus? Well, you're in luck. We've got a big battle coming up. If you'd be willing to lend us a hand, there's an entry exam for new recruits. The captain went ahead to forward base 2. If you manage to catch him, just tell him you're looking to join. Looking for forward base 2? Just past the fort and straight ahead.
Oh, you gave that information to me twice. In a D&D setting, if I was playing this character, you'd probably just ignore him, right? And getting into conflicts without any reason is not what Mikha would do.
Let's collect ourselves, then go over the current situation.
Especially since we sort of need to be on the good side of the Dawn Chorus, which these members seem to be of. Since we're in the past, no one really knows us, and we need an in to find Lyle. In the case of Jose, we sort of just ended up at the right moment, at the right time to stop an assassination, which was why she trusted us. So now we need to find a way to get Lyle to trust us. It's too big brain to deal with minor squibbles. And let's not forget that we are practically invincible, so there's, immortal in a sense, so even if we did die, it doesn't really make much of a difference in this game.
This is the time when Craig led the Dawn Chorus on an offensive to reclaim the corroded Scar. The Scar was overrun. Frenzied soldiers and horrors took up roost in the valley. By my estimate, my power has landed us right on the knife's edge of a major battle. We have 2 tasks here. Find Lyle, then locate the key to his cocoon. In this time period, Lyle should still be serving in the Dawn Chorus. That seems as good a place as any to get a start. Come see me again soon, okay?
Yeah, Liu actually can join us in the past because she's actually the one using her power to stay us grounded. Wow, it looks really good. Especially with the specular. The hat doesn't look too good, but the environment looks gorgeous. Oh, you know they're playing it up, you know. Because our Firekeeper in Code Vein 1, it kind of looks like this character as well. It kind of looks like Lou as well. In that game, I believe she was called Io. They had a whole thing with making what in tarnation is that? Making references to gods and connections to them, right? Are you an enemy? You are an enemy. Are you looking at me or what? I can't even tell. You are looking at me. Oh, okay, never mind. Ow. Okay, we are actually outnumbered here. Playing a range class without a tank to grab the hate. I immediately died too, huh? Oh, never mind, I did not. Okay, now I died. This is not the path we're supposed to be going. The path we're supposed to be going is up towards the castle. But I'm very curious now what that thing is defending. Maybe I should switch back to Jose's blood code. Too far. Out of stamina. Too early. Darn shield bash. Okay, calm down. It's such a weird design. It is definitely from this game because he's using the same moves as some of the other enemies, which is why I can parry them a bit consistently. It's just a reskin. And what incarnation are you? Spewing acid. Wait, what are you spewing? That's not acid. It's something else. Pioneer's concoction. Oh, it's a weapon upgrade item. No wonder. So the funny thing about this game is anything you run into just collapses. Yeah, chairs, tables, boxes. You just run into them and they just destroy itself. Not solid objects like these, mind you, but anything that's breakable. And that was just a little area with that guy and that item. I'm sort of wondering if there's more here. Nope, there's an invisible wall. But man, I'm a sucker for rainy vistas, and just seeing this is amazing. I cannot stand. They were sunken into the earth. I'm almost reminded of this very old PS1 game called Akuji. Because I remember in Akuji there were enemies like that, which would just stick in place and shoot projectiles at you. I don't think I've seen a similar enemy in a Souls game though. Okay. We are entering the Dawn Chorus Fortress. Oh, it is a legacy dungeon. Yeah, supply fort. Now, with the last legacy dungeon, we kind of had lose help. There's an item over there. Yeah, a side quest item too. That's our shortcut, probably. And this way just leads out. Okay, yeah. It's probably something else, but I kind of want to check it. The actual place we need to go is forward base 2, over there. I might have to get Kyle before I can enter this location. I'm gonna venture a guess that at some point my path's gonna be blocked off. Doesn't seem like there are any enemies in here either. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. Wow, that's a new one. Gotta be a bit more careful since I'm using a different blood code. Oh, what? When you think about it, even the name Lou is kind of very mundane for a world like this, and it's happened quite a bit, right? Like, other than Valentine and Lavinia, most of the other names have been pretty mundane, which is kind of surprising, all things considered. Like, even Noah, okay, maybe Noah's name is a bit more archaic, but Iris, Lou, Jose, and then Lyle. It's not a small dungeon either. Yeah, I heard the other guy over there. Lou will only ever be a baby, do you remember? Why are you all pretending to be asleep for some reason? It might even be a connection the devs just thought of intentionally. I don't know your timing yet. There we go. Feels so weird playing a ranged class now that after playing the other one for so long. He just took it in his face. Okay. I am in a dead end. The range these guys have. Need to delay that. There we go. Oh yeah, the reason I switched from the Scorpion Tail is I was playing a range class. The Scorpion Tail's range is mid, right? But the Bat form can actually hit from a fair distance, and it works better from a distance. Yeah, if the distance between the target and the user is great, the Bat's drain rate decreases. That's the reason, actually. This gel is more suited to magic, unlike the Scorpion Tail. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe the Scorpion Tail is better suited for resistances. Okay, you know what? Let's change back to it. I do like it better. But the Bat form giving you the large wings is equally cool. And I'm getting sidetracked. I just said that I want to go to the next story point, and I'm just delving into a dungeon now. Oh, okay, fair enough. At least we found the map creature. There's a guy protecting this place. He might actually... he's protecting a chest. You're not gonna get here, are you? Oh, snap! You have spells. And you're pretty tanky too. Yee. I gotten a little too used to the Bat form's range. Oh. Okay, yeah, that is a bit morbid of a situation to have it work. I guess they're probably gonna try and figure out where the leadership goes next. Yeah, in cases like these, it's always just better to respond and wait till it all dies down. Was your CEO sick before, or did it just happen all of a sudden? Breath of the Titan. And I feel like it came out from nowhere from the way you're saying it. No, the mom, okay. Yeah, I sort of understand that situation too. Whenever a relative dies in our office as well, people in our office group will mention it as well, and you will get flooded by the same comments. I think it's important to show solidarity in moments like this. They'll also most likely put down the times for when you can go do the prayer. kind of surprised this guy didn't react. Oh, okay, then that's a bit of a different situation to our group, because we have the main office group is just for general chat, and then we have another group where people discuss projects and everything, and they usually do not put stuff like that there. Honestly, I feel kind of the same. Especially when it comes to birthdays and the like. I might message them privately if I'm very familiar with the colleague. Otherwise, I usually avoid spamming there as well. This is just looping back to where we started. Okay, I guess that's the end of the dungeon. But the exception I make to that rule is when someone passes away, right? I feel like it's a bit important to just let you know that, hey, from God you came and to God you go back to. And in the same way, if I'm close to that colleague, I'll usually message them privately and ask how they're doing and whether they need any help. Like, generally speaking, people do not ask me for help, but if they do, they are very much in trouble. So I feel very obliged to help. Short dungeon, okay. I'm guessing we have to do something later there when we come back with Lyle, and let's actually go see if we can find Lyle and then end the stream, because if I keep going, I'm gonna keep going till 2 a.m. I'm very much sure it's gonna be the case. You have a grenade launcher. It's a different battle music too. Wow, okay. Oh, okay, so there's another way to enter this tower. And we're probably going to need a key for this. Yep. Perhaps, right? There is that to some extent. I believe they call it brown nosing, though in this case I'm not entirely sure that's the right term for it. Are you? Okay, I think you're just a normal human.
You see it, right? That's Pioneer Castle, our main objective. Normally, the castle serves as a power station for the Scar, but the place has been overrun by horrors. There's a furnace inside the castle. Getting it back online would restore power throughout the city. Then we can re-industrialize and bring life back to these barren lands. We'd have a place to call home again.
Oh, that looks less like a castle and actually like a factory. Just a normal human. Well, technically they are normal humans. Not a horror. They kind of wear the same gear, so it's always a bit confusing.
Hold it, you. State your name and business.
I want to join the chorus.
Revenant Hunter? You're not registered with the association? Interesting. Very well, I'll let you take the entry test. Come with me.
Excuse me? There's an entry test? I should have restocked my healing supplies.
We have a simple model.
Your invincible holiness.
You really want something, you better be willing to fight. Listen up! This Revenant Hunter here wants to join the chorus!
See, this is what I mean by this game has amazing music.
I'll be the one to give him that test. Go ahead, Hunter. Hit me with your best shot.
Out of my way.
And this must be Lyle.
What gives, Lyle? It's rare that anyone tickles your fancy.
I should have come here with full healing items.
That one there's no ordinary vagabond.
All right, both sides take your weapons.
You're clipping through my hat.
Seems you're the real deal.
Over 9,000 aura.
Nice one, rookie. That's incredible. You're tougher than I thought.
Well, well, now that was a show. Tell me,
This must be
last time
Craig.
someone drew your blood.
You've passed the test, no questions asked. With skills like yours, we're lucky to have you.
I'm Craig, leader of the Dawn Chorus. Come, let's talk inside.
Yeah, the more I see these characters, the more I feel like they're really drawing on the Gladiator design.
So, you're a freelance hunter. I'm sure you've got your reasons, but I'm not here to pry, so don't worry. Under normal circumstances, we'd throw you a little welcome ceremony, but as it is, I'm afraid we're a little pressed at the moment. I know you just got here, but I've got a big favor to ask. Once things settle down a bit, we'll get you initiated properly. As you're aware, the Chorus's main objective here is to reclaim the totality of the corroded scar.
This guy looks evil. Straight up evil.
We're gonna raise a new banner on the ruins of our homeland. I want to storm the castle in the center of the valley. Unfortunately for us, the place is locked down tight. The entrance is protected by a blood seal. We'll need the Ichor of retainers who once served at the castle.
He can't help it.
The retainers were once powerful revenants who've since gone mad.
They're not even hiding a lot of the villains in this game.
If you're up to it, I'd like you to deal with them for me. Don't worry, this will be a walk in the park for you. I'm not asking you to go alone, either. Right, Lyle?
Yeah. Let's get this over with. You're with me. Though I'll be honest, Craig. I don't see why I can't do this alone. You know I could. Sounds like one less liability to me.
Hey, we finally got a promising recruit. It's a good chance for you to try working with someone for a change. Sorry for saddling you with Grumpy Guts for a partner. He's a reckless one, but a fine fighter. I hope you can make it work. There are 2 targets I'll need you to hunt down. When you're ready, start by heading toward the valley. There's a lift just outside the base. One revenant is known to frequent the limestone cave through the Crystal Grotto. The other you'll find near the heart of the valley. It was last spotted roaming an abandoned region with plans for urban development. Once you've taken out the 2 retainers, extract their Ichor and bring it back to me. I'm counting on you.
And we got Lyle's blood code, which you can probably use to make a build similar to him. What is your blood code about, Lyle? Valentin Lyle has especially high dexterity. Oh, so this is the Dex class. Grants benefits for parrying and dodging, enabling a fighting style focused on skillfully dealing with enemy attacks and unleashing powerful counters. And we have another class that's Dex and Fortitude, which is a bit more defense, but I guess if you wanted to go full Dex, this was the blood code you'd be using for. But yeah, anyway, I'm actually going to call it, because if I keep going, I know 100% I will just keep going until 2 or 3 a.m., especially since tomorrow is a Friday. And Jet trust us. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like that in this world, considering the weird stuff people are constantly making.
Anything you want.
Maybe not the Jet trust us, but a seatbelt. Oh, you actually have skills too. Gonna buy all these, don't mind. Scorpion. It's a double blade attack.
How much did you just spend?
Yeah, your companions actually will comment on your spending habits too.
I never imagined Lyle would meet his match, but here we are. Boy, am I glad I didn't fight you. You'd have knocked me straight into next week.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I was actually expecting us to have a proper battle, with Lyle either being impressed or just like, you have potential if you beat me. But that was not the case. It was just a straight up cutscene, but at least we got the nice music. And yeah, thanks for joining by, Calix. It's always fun talking to you, and hopefully the chat will clear up so that things will operate smoothly over there. I wouldn't say no to saying that too on your end, right? It might seem a bit weird, but yeah, that's just how office politics works sometimes. And yeah, good night and take care. If anyone else is watching, take care to you as well. I am going to go get myself a snack and probably log in to do my Werewolves meet dailies and then call it for the night. Good night, everyone, and take care. I might not be playing Code Vein 2 tomorrow. I guess it's gonna depend. Like, I'm very interested in where the story is going now, especially with what we did to Jose. That was like really heart-wrenching. But I might go back to Werewolves Meet as well, because we only have 2 bosses again. I defeated the 2 new bosses that were added, so we're back to where we started. But yeah, good night and take care. Here's Mikha, signing off.